Capricorn, and welcome to your May forecast. This is Ava, and this is a virtual tarot. I'm so pleased that you are here and that you've subscribed. And if your rising sign or your moon sign is Capricorn, then this reading would be relevant to you. Now, please, I'm asking if you would stay tuned until the end of the reading, because I have a few announcements and I have a request for one of you out there to become my tech assistant. I've lost Trudy in that role, and so I would beg you to listen to that announcement. Also, because I've been assigned all the 12 readings, as well as the ownership of the council cards, I am no longer really profiled on Trudy's website. So I need to introduce myself to you if this is the first time you're here. I'm a tarot card reading professional of over 30 years. I'm a master certified yoga teacher of 45 years. I teach yoga now, an outdoor donation-based yoga class on what is considered to be one of the finest beaches in the world, Siesta Key Beach here in Florida. I am also a counselor, spiritual counselor, and nutrition guru. I have a website and another channel that teaches you how to achieve optimal health, how to improve and better your health through the Alkaline Kitchen and through my Ava's Total Health and Fitness Solutions. So that gives you a sort of introduction to me. And I need to do that because I don't have a website at the moment. So forgive me for the sidetrack here. Now what we do, or I do, here at Virtual Tarot is I forecast for the coming up month. And this would be May for you, Capricorn. And the 4 cards are representative of various aspects of the month. The first card is the overall energy of the month. The second is the challenge. The third is the unexpected, the surprise element. And the final one is the outcome, or shall we say, the events and energy that might be occurring near the end of the month that would take us into the next month. That's the entire scope of that 4-card spread. So with no further ado, let's begin, Capricorn. So in the position of the overall energy and events of the month of May for you, we have the 5 of Pentacles upright, showing some perhaps beleaguered people in front of a church. They don't look in any way healthy or prosperous. But you see, the card represents the idea that you're going to be in need of some assistance or help. You see, symbolically, and again, let me show you. They're in front of a church. That is a church window, stained glass with the 5 pentacles. And behind the walls of that church may be the help you need. So There may be people or organizations that you can turn to help for assistance, whether that be on a purely financial level, or perhaps it's with your health or the health of someone else. There is a physical or a financial problem that may arise that you need to find assistance with. But the card indicates a level of pride that might interfere with you asking for this assistance. It might also be just falling into a sort of a negative frame of mind, a negative mindset. You are, of course, you know, everything is relative. There are people who have so much that the loss of some aspect of their wealth or their possessions may feel as if it's a loss to them, but from the outside it doesn't look like they're in need of anything. So it's really how you feel about something. So there's a feeling of separation here, of sequestering of something, separating, and being humbled by that. Being humbled by that. A sense of being alienated from, again, either a person or an organization, not feeling included, sort of out in the cold, which is what this is symbolically showing us. So it could simply be that you fall into debt in some aspect of your, or you take on a debt in some aspect of your life, financial or otherwise. You see, debt does not necessarily only mean money. You can be indebted to someone in other ways. So being indebted to someone, not wanting to help, ask for help, but perhaps being put in the position of asking for help. People want to help you, obviously. It's right there behind you. All you need to do is turn around and seek them out. So that's it. Now, in the position of your challenge, all right, how interesting. Look at this. 3 of Cups, upright. There's a celebration going on with friends. So in the challenge position, it's saying, regardless of your feeling of separation, segregation, feeling of having lost something or someone or some situation, that the challenge is to join in, to again solicit friendship, to realize the importance of good friends, how valuable that is in times of need, in times when you don't feel as positive about things as you would normally. So maybe it's also that you need to attend some sort of celebration, some sort of gathering, and then to participate in that with cheer and to express a mood that is in concert with that kind of environment. When, you know, in yoga or in spiritual philosophy, shall we say, often the remedy to a present circumstance that may not be as you would like it, it may not be what you want at the moment, or something about the present circumstance is either hurtful or disappointing or difficult. In spiritual philosophy, we say that you simply must act as if it is. Act as if everything is all right. Act as if you already have the abundance that you want, that you have the friends that you want, that you have the circumstances that you desire. To imagine the ideal and to live it emotionally, imaginatively, and that will change you chemically. And that chemical change then has a physical effect on the circumstances and events and people that you attract to you. Nothing in the universe lives isolated, and everything is about energy. Like attracts like. This is fundamental to spiritual understanding. Then, let's move on. Unexpectedly, Capricorn, you are always the solution master. Unexpectedly, look at that, 8 of Pentacles, upright. So you're working hard, and which is something a Capricorn does instinctively almost. Working hard, your hard work produces success. You're applying your skills and your ambition then produces positive, fine results for you. You're paying attention to detail. You're learning, you're training. You're literally plugging away at something. You're also meeting your deadlines. You're putting your best effort forward. And all this ends in unexpected success. You are maybe even burning the candle at both ends, you know. A little bit of a workaholic kind of feeling here. But you're very productive. You're checking and rechecking your work. And this produces a successful outcome unexpectedly. You see, as a counter to the 5 of Pentacles. So around mid-month comes the solution, not too far away. So you start with the problem and you resolve it mid-month. And finally, look at this, how interesting. Look, death is your final card. Well, sweeping change then moves in at the end of the month. a death of a situation occurs, followed by major transformations within your life. This happens rapidly due to the fact that the situation, your circumstance, has been allowed to stagnate a bit. And therefore, you need to release that old energy and accept the new. Accept radical change. But you see, by the end of the month, the worst is over. The worst is over. And a new dawn is right over the horizon. You can see it. And you are inspired by the draw of its warmth, light, and promise. That's your reading. So it is like this. We have like this. Let me organize this properly, and I'll give you a final glimpse of your reading. So it is like this, oh, like this, and finally, death. Death is a very good card because the universe is asking you, is insisting that whatever situation has progressed to a point of being a burden now must change. And so that's your reading, Capricorn. Thank you. And again, thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much for coming to Virtual Tarot. And as I promised, my announcements. As I said, I am in need of technical assistance because I have several projects, one ongoing, which are the council cards, which I'll explain in a little while what they are. But technically speaking, it's about changing an audio file into a video file and uploading it to my video streaming provider. And this is an ongoing project. Every month I have 12 audio files that need to be transformed and transferred. So it would be as if you were my assistant, and that would be nice, and that we could forge a healthy, vibrant, mutually beneficial relationship, I hope. So please email me at avatrudy@yahoo.com. Send me your resume, send me a bit about you, and tell me why you would like to work with me, if you would. And the other announcements is about that council card. We have two ways of deepening your understanding of the events coming up, as well as to deepen your understanding of yourself. That's what the tarot is really all about, is to deepen your understanding about yourself. It's one of the most ancient psychological tools in the world. And that it has survived this long is really quite a miracle. The idea of the council cards, which you can subscribe to, and there's a link down below for the cost of a cup of coffee, is that I take this 4-card spread and I, after meditating on it, I reveal to you the deeper hidden meanings of it, as well as I include a council card from the major arcana that speaks to the most important issue, psychologically and otherwise, in the month. But because now I don't have a website, I don't do the personal readings, and this is really my only way of extending myself out to you besides these readings, I would very much appreciate your support and to subscribe to the channel. I am very grateful to you for that. Thank you. And the other means by which we deepen your knowledge about how to solve any particular problem in your life is through personal readings, which now Trudy is in charge of entirely. So there will be a link below to her website where she has the personal readings that she reads herself. Please choose one, pay for it, send her your questions, and she'll be more than happy to do your reading for you. So thank you very much, and thank you for coming, and I hope to see you next month. Please subscribe. And thank you. Bye-bye. See you next month, Cappy.